right? He's giving us a warning. Nothing's good is going to come of it. Don't change up. Listen to what I say, God says. Don't be double-minded. Don't be reading the Bible, praying for God's will, but then you walk out of his will and you're protesting, right? You're protesting in violence, right? In violence. Why would you be a violent protester? I want to tell you, Jesus, they sent the disciples to Jesus, right? They sent someone to his disciples and asked their disciples, does your rabbi pay the temple tax? Do you know why? Because a lot of rabbis were exempt, just like churches are exempt to paying taxes. It's nothing new under the sun, the Bible says, right? God says, ready? So what did he say? Do they tax their sons or only foreigners? He says foreigners. He says, so their sons are free. Is he not the Son of God? He's free. You don't have to do it. But he says, least let us not offend them. And he said, go fish. Go fish and pull the fish out and it'll be a coin. Right? So he showed a miracle to his disciples, but he showed them how to be humble and to submit to all authority. Submit to all authority. That is the will of God. Even Jesus submitted to the Roman governors and emperors, right? Emperor. He told Pontius Pilate, my kingdom's not of this world. For if it was, my servants would fight for me. This right here, God doesn't care about these kingdoms in nations. He doesn't care. Because in Acts 1, 5, or Acts chapter 1, 6, 7, it says, the disciples ask him, when are you going to establish the kingdom back to Israel? And he says, not in my authority to tell you when. Right? So what does that mean? We think we're looking at Israel over here as his kingdom, but Jesus says, back then, that wasn't my kingdom. I'm going to bring the kingdom, the new Jerusalem. Jesus never fought against the Romans. He never protested against the Romans, and he paid his taxes just so that he would not offend them, even though he could send angels and destroy everybody. Humble, submit to authorities, whether you like it or not. Ready? Galatians 5:8. Galatians 5:8 says, here we go. It says, the persuasion does not come from him who calls you. Don't let people persuade you. It says, ready? Let's go